I removed my clothes. Then I was naked.
That evening?
That day.
Yes.
So, I had a knock. I am the acting president of the mighty National Unity Platform Party.
Wow.
I am. Flanked by my deputy president, and my message first to those in incarceration. And my message to the president, thank you so much for the vote of confidence. Stay safe. Stay safe. And that inspiration you gave us, you lit us as a candle and you are putting us on top of the mountain. We are committed. And we must do it right. Because those of us who think, oh, we are using this, oh, now I'm here because I want to sell myself, so that my price is higher. In fact, that's why, please, I sound a warning to you with the Bible on my hand and with the Holy Rosary and with the Lord as my witness. Desist from that. 2, it's no longer about position, but rather ask, what can I do
for America?
What can you do for Uganda? What can each person do to create and make the society and the Uganda that we want? What can you do? It's time for self-examination. And 2, this time it is action. It's not social media creation, and then that will not work. It will not work. It is getting our hands and our hearts. I praise with the rosary every day, and I will conquer the world. My first call is, we acknowledge we're human. We take it to the Lord every day, and we also listen to Him, to His voice. We leave issues of malice. I'm here in complementarity.
Yeah.
I'm not competing with anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm here to complement. I'm here to listen and to be guided. Go pick so and so. Go. Also know you have parents. Also know you are temporary. In fact, I remind us of the Ash Wednesday. You are dust. You are ash. And to ash you shall return. Thank you for cleansing me and for sanctifying me. The man immediately held my hand just there.
In plain clothes?
Yes, plain clothes. Then I saw a vehicle entering. One was open. Then I saw a vehicle. And then I saw many others. Then I saw one coming from behind using the kitchen door. Now he was already
behind in the house?
He was inside my house. He turned from behind. So I don't know where they passed, maybe through the walls, because I didn't hear the gate. So from there, I didn't know what to do. I wanted to scream. I wanted to say, okay, let me first pick my rosary. I was bare feet. They took me bare feet and pushed me in the vehicle, which was...
Well, nakulwalero twagala bandiza ku Beto TV one-on-one interview. One of the exclusives tukola almost lunaku buli kadde nga waliwo ensonga. Nakulwalero tugenda kwogera ne Madam Dr. Lina Zedriga, currently the sitting-in president for National Unity Platform after being trusted by the president of the party. And we need to know what happened recently when she was not around, what has been happening in her life, and how she's going through this. Nze asingize Junan, one-on-one, Beto TV, the back. Welcome, Mama.
Thank you.
You're holding the Bible, I can see.
You're most welcome.
That's a weapon, eh?
Yes.
You're holding a weapon.
Yes, that is. I'm also holding the weapon of our times.
Why not a gun?
This is a gun. This is a bullet. Yeah.
You know, those people, when you talk about a bullet, they will come for you and they say you're holding a bullet here.
Yes.
Well, after visiting the house of Mama, and we are finally here for the big discussion. I'm at Singwi's Journal, Ghetto TV. It's one-on-one interview. It's not our first time being with Mama. Only that it is different times, different years, different roles, and here we are. What can I start with? We'll be back from the prison, Mama.
Well, thank you so much. I don't know whether it's only the prison, because I had the prisons, Gulu and the Lozira women prison.
So we call it prisons.
I also had the safe house in Quartz, where I spent
in those first days.
The abduction. Then I was dumped in Gulu at the CPS Gulu, then taken to court, and So thank you very much. Thank you for your prayers.
What keeps you smiling?
Well, my socialization and the faith and my community, we are pilgrims of hope. I have hope that we are journeying together in communion, in participation and mission. What keeps me smiling is the fact that the Lord always is forgiving me. He is present. He loves me so much and has granted me his mother. And of course, what keeps me smiling is the fact that there are so many people who do not even have a quarter of what the Lord has given me. I don't pay rent. Why am I not happy? I am not in any debts as far as I'm concerned. I have my children. I have my children. I am at peace. Inside, I'm at peace. So much.
The reason I have asked this, I've been with you, Mama, from day one in NUP.
Yes.
I remember those days after being appointed as the vice president.
Then,
we entered into
for people power.
Yes, we entered.
It was people power.
8th
of April.
Then from there we entered into is it coronavirus?
Yes.
We went together at the Ministry of Health. From there
we went. It was 8th of April.
You remember even the days?
Yes.
So I've been with you.
Yes.
Now recently, when they kidnapped you, I thought it would be hard for you. You had just jumped from sickness.
Yeah.
But again, in a dock, I was seeing you smiling.
And at peace.
Huh?
Yes.
What happened?
On the 15th of January, when we voted for the presidential and parliamentary representatives, I went to the parish where my St. Teresa, and then I came home. After I actually first moved around to check on our people, those of Mama Palapala and stuff. I was generally very excited. And then there was something that was happening. There was a helicopter that kept hovering here all the time. Then we were two people, me and my son, my personal assistant, Council Lemmy. So he said, "Okay, Mom, let me rest. Then we shall be following up." So my doors are always very, very
That
open.
Is 15th.
Yes, January. It was a Thursday. Then my grandson, who is in a boarding school right now, also came. We were watching the TV with him at some point. Then I said, "Okay, let me go and cook." I love cooking. I really love cooking. So I got some fresh fish, some molokoni. Molokoni was cooking in the downer kitchen. So I set everything ready.
Yeah.
Then 7 o'clock. Here,
in evening,
7 p.m. here is time for the Holy Rosary. So sometimes people even join. Until now, it became insecure. So then I said, okay, it's 6:30. I'm dirty. Let me run and bathe. Then I come and say, meditate on my Holy Rosary. Then as I moved to the bathroom, I removed my clothes. Then I was naked.
That evening?
That day.
Yes.
So I had a knock. Two. I said, okay.
Around 7.
Yeah, I thought, maybe people have come to check on me and stuff. So I came. I only put on a dress that I usually use for night or casual staying at home, zebra, the one you saw me with. It was just a casual that day. So I put it on, and then I came up to the sitting room. I said, okay. I saw a man and a woman. They looked strange. Say, yeah, madam, we are your visitors. I said, okay, I'm just going to have a shower. Come in. And then I will attend to you. I don't take it long when I'm bathing. They said no.
You didn't know them?
No. So they said no. You're actually coming with us. The man immediately held my hand just there.
In plain clothes?
Yes, plain clothes. Then I saw a vehicle entering. One was open. Then I saw a vehicle. And then I saw many others. Then I saw one coming from behind using the kitchen door. Now he was already
behind in the house.
He was inside my house. He turned from behind. So I don't know where they passed, maybe through the walls, because I didn't hear the gate. So from there, I didn't know what to do. I wanted to scream. I wanted to say, okay, let me first pick my rosary. I was bare feet. They took me bare feet and pushed me in the vehicle, which had no number plate, but a big balloon vehicle.
Did you get time to wake the council?
No, I didn't. I actually didn't. Something was telling me, don't wake him up. They can easily pick him also. What? Yeah. I said, let me go. And the doors were left open like that, behind and everywhere.
So you never made any alarm to inform anyone? You said, no, let me at least go alone.
Let me go as I am. That's
what?
Yes. So I just immediately started praying, invoking St. Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle, be our safeguard against the wickedness and snares of the devil.
They were all in plain clothes?
All of them.
All of them
were men, and then there was one woman, a young woman.
Who knocked?
No, it was the man who knocked. Do
you remember the looks of the car? And
the car was army green. No number plate. Big, this balloon cars, V whatever they are. Yeah, it had no number plate. So once I sat inside, they parked it there. So once I sat inside, one looked outside, and then we went out. He closed the door. I said, please, can you first close my doors? Because there is nobody here. They said, oh, we are going to. They didn't. They did not, I'm told. So then they drove me up to the main road where you were and parked the opposite the Nesta. And then I looked, the escort car, which has the military on it, those ones with the jet, was parked at the petrol station. I saw.
So these ones who were here, they were
plain clothes, yes. Nobody was in uniform, but they had guns. Even in the car, there were guns.
You entered the car. Which picture did you get in the car inside?
Well, it was a normal car.
Inside?
Yeah.
But there were some
guns.
You were like how many who came for you in the car?
In the car, eventually when they entered, they had the driver, they had another person, they had this woman, then I was in the middle in the back seat, then another man who was quite rough. And then there was one who closed the gate. Then there was another one who joined them. Who joined them up, who came with the gadgets. And yeah, who came with the gadgets. I don't know what it was. Yeah, who came with the gadgets. This is very important. Yeah. I was driven very slowly. They told me, oh, the lady was the one saying, we're just taking you for some small time. You're going to come back. Yeah. And so we're going to bring you back. But I knew. So we reached by the main road. And then as the car parked just in front of
the other one with those people.
Ones, I could see them. Yes, there's a guy who is in security. Big vehicle. So I felt the boot open. Then somebody brought some gadgets, folded them, and put it. And then the jet, those ones were at the Nesta petrol station. They came, they passed and parked ahead. Then phone calls were held. Oh, we have secured the package.
What?
Yes, we have secured the package. So they started going slowly. They stopped at the Gayaza police post a bit. But now, when we left Gayaza police station, just that one there, they got a very dirty hood and put it on my head.
After Gayaza?
At Gayaza. At Gayaza, at the police station. And then they covered my face. Then I knew this is it. Remember, I was going to the bathroom. Remember, I'd already removed my
Not
panties.
wear-
I'm naked.
What?
Inside naked, and just put on a loose dress. And now, immediately, me, I'm praying the the Angelus. And I started with the St. Michael, then the Angelus, then I went into Divine Mercy. As well, now they covered me from there. Then I don't know where they drove. They started telling me, "You are very stupid. Did you vote?" I said, "Absolutely, I voted."
People who pretended to be friends at first.
Yeah. The one on my right got my hand and sat on it. He was a very heavy guy. Sat on it, and then he first pulled that thing up to down. I said, "Yeah, I'm asthmatic. You are going to arrive with a dead body, and thanks to you, I will be a saint." And then immediately the lady, pulled it up to my, "No, are you okay now, Mama?" and so on. "No, don't worry, don't panic. We are taking you for some interviews, and then I said, "But I needed to bathe. You can't take me for an interview naked and dirty and bare feet. This is not an interview. This is a true abduction, and it is not fair. But don't forget, you are going to plant me. You are not killing me. You are planting me, and I will germinate."
Strongly telling them at that time.
Hey! Then I go in my prayers, "Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of..."
Silently or?
Loud.
Huh?
How can you pray silently in the face of death? So we went somewhere. The vehicle stopped. This vehicle, after they stopped,
After driving for a good time.
it's for some time. So the vehicle stopped, and then some guy came. I don't know who. I think I don't know, but somebody I think superior to them. I don't know what it was. I don't know, because my face is covered. Said, "You people, you have killed 3 people." I said I was home. You have seen how I am. Yeah.
He came to you.
Yeah, he said he was now outside. So we were talking through this door which had opened. I said, "Yeah, I have no. What is your plan B? What is your kubanja? What is what? Why don't you want to
Still
work?"
covered the face.
My face is covered. "Why don't you want to work with me?" Seven. I said, "But I'm working here in Uganda. If I didn't want to work with you, I would be out of the country. Okay? Why don't you like? But whether you like it or not, we are going to rule this country." And I kept there. I would just go straight to pray. I would go straight. I really invoked the presence of the Lord. And then I would claim verses from the
So how long did it take with this person?
Can I count how long?
I mean, this person who came to you.
I didn't have a watch, and I was covered. Please get the picture. Yeah, get the picture. My face is covered. I didn't see him.
He just came, fired some few questions and left.
Not a few. Then they went to talked a bit aside and so on. Then after that, I said, "Me, I need to susu. I need to susu." I was just going to the bathroom, and I need to susu. So the girl said, "Okay." She took me out. I said, "I need the wipes." They took me barefoot. So I squatted by the roadside, and then I offered it to Mother Mary.
You were still on the roadside.
On the road.
Oh.
So I said, "Mother Mary, I am a temple of God. My nakedness is being exposed to people I don't know."
Yeah.
So I susu. Then she gave me the wipes, and then I got up, and then I went back to the car. Then there were some exchanges, and then they say, "You are very intelligent, but you're very stupid." You know the normal things they do, right? Ranting. Then when they are saying that, me, I'm praying the Hail Mary. And I'm praying, "Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be your name, your kingdom."
You are not feeling anything like being scared.
No, I wasn't scared at all. I was actually happy that the Lord is giving me an opportunity to sanctify me. I only started seeing my sins before me. That was all. I was not scared at all.
So you're still on the road.
And then they closed the doors. Then we went some distance, and then the vehicle stopped, and then I was taken to another vehicle. I felt it was like a drone. But my face was still covered. So then we drove for some time. Then the person driving that, oh, we are taking you to Ginger. Then this lady was saying, no, don't worry, we are taking you back. When this one here would want to talk, we are taking you to, then she would put her hand across my neck and tap this one like,
so you get it.
Yeah, like in my heart. Then they said, we are taking you to Ginger just for some interviews and so on. Then on phone, they will say, we have secured the package. So we are now on our way. Then they drove for some time. Then they entered the gate. And then I was gotten out of the vehicle, taken around. Mama, don't step here, lift your leg. There's a step, higher, go. Then a door open. Yes, and then a door opened. They removed that face covering, that hood. The first person I see is Jole Kamushave.
What?
The way we screamed. We screamed.
No, take us back.
Hey.
They drove you up to the gate.
Yes.
Reaching to the gate, someone was trying to help you in the movement.
This girl who was seated here, the door, the vehicle stopped, and then they got me out. We had arrived at a compound. Okay?
So you reach in a room.
Then they guide me, say, lift your legs, don't knock here, hey, here. Then they remove for the first time. After quite some time, they removed my face covering. Is it a hood? Is it a what? Then the first person I see in the room, seated on a mattress, is Jole Kamushave, the vice president, Western region. We screamed. What? Yes, she got up. We hugged. So one of the guys came back, said, "You people stop that."
Wait, before you being kidnapped, she had
been kidnapped the previous day.
On 14th.
She was kidnapped on 14th on Wednesday in a
so
hotel. So
they are having here tonight.
Yeah, she's already there.
What?
Yeah, and then there's another lady, a young woman, who was also there, who is called Asia, and that one had stayed there for 100 days. She had been kidnapped in August. Wow, yeah, and she had stayed even Christmas, and her skin was just hanging. So were 3 women in that one room, self-contained room.
The self-contained room. What do you mean?
It had a bathroom and the toilet.
They had put lights. You could see people.
It was the lights. Actually, they don't want it to go off. We sleep with the lights on.
No doors. You could not see outside the windows and others.
It's just like a room in a normal room in a house.
It's a normal room.
Yeah, and there are 2 windows.
You saw Madame Jole.
I saw Madame Jole, hugged her. Then they had brought a mattress. Then they brought bed sheets, UPDF, and then they brought a net, also UPDF green, and it was put. And then some of them came and set it up and stuff. And then, of course, Jole said, "You are here. We are going to get out alive." I'm now fine.
Huh?
Yeah. And then we said, "Asia, what are you doing here? 100+ days. How can that be? You are not breaking down the door."
You didn't know her?
No.
Asia. So now, you're a fellow leader.
Yeah.
Comrade.
Yeah.
Vice president.
Yeah.
From that moment, which discussion, which conversation, what did you think?
Of course, she was emotional. She started telling me, "Can you imagine? I did not vote for myself." She asked me, "Did you vote?" I said, "Yes, I voted." I voted. I still had the ink. I said, I voted." He said, "No, they have cheated me. At least I should have distributed the appointment letters for the polling agents." They picked her with that and the monies and everything from a hotel room, because they were just putting in the letters of appointment. So she was picked from that hotel room. So then we talked, of course. Then I told her, for you, at least your daughter covered, and everybody knows. Me, I was picked alone from my house. I was picked alone from my house. I was going to a shower, come and say my holy rosary, and that is the time they intercepted me. So At least nobody even knows. For me, I don't even know whether anybody will know that I was abducted. But I'm going to send Mother Mary to everybody. That at least then I was like, I was cooking. Did I switch off the gas? Mother Mary switch it off. Now, the doors, who will undo the dogs? Now the doors, were they closed? Now who will know that I was abducted? But I said no. Lord God Almighty, that I serve you.
So
you will get somebody to know.
have you tried to think about which place were you? Do you think were you in Mbarara or you were in Kampala?
No, I was in between Kampala and Entebbe.
Between Kampala.
Yeah, it should be somewhere about Abaita Bibiri because, and it was a barracks.
Hey.
Yeah, it was a barracks because early morning, above the wall, there would be that military drilling, higher, 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 until it may be noon. And then there were helicopters flying.
Every time.
Yeah, every time. And for sure, it was near Entebbe. But in the valleys, because the mosquitoes were too much. Yeah, maybe that is the infamous Kasen.
How long did you take there? If you don't mind.
This is the 15th. And then we started counting days, and January ended. Then February started, 1st February, 2nd, 3rd, 4th was a Thursday. And then I went to a corner. I created an altar and invited the Lord himself to be present. I forgave myself. I forgave the people who have done this and invited that we need to gain our freedom. And I said, Lord, I thirst. I thirst for you. I thirst to receive you. I thirst to go and listen to your word. I thirst to read your word. And then I'd also early on the 1st of February started the novena to Mary, the undoer of knots. This one unties all the knots. So then I could feel her presence every time. And so this was around 3. I did Divine Mercy. Then I did the Rosary. At 6 something, I sat down to drink some warm water. As soon as I'd finished the prayers, the Rosary, I sat down. Then the door opened.
Which door?
The only door to the room. There was only one door to the room.
Madam Zedriga, I'm recording this.
Yes, there was only one door to the room, to our room.
Huh?
Yes, that door which usually is closed opens. So when the door opens, we see the girl with the something like a piece of cloth on her hands. And we had learned when they're coming to pick somebody, it is the drone. We had learned, oh, that one is dropping past pantries. We had learned this one is bringing food with stock and so on. Oh, this is the big man. When he comes out, these people would behave. It is silent. And
what do you mean by big man?
The one who runs is called the warden of that place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the warden of that place. When he comes to do the interviews or the interrogations. So Jolie was interrogated once, me, I wasn't. I was not. So, and I kept even telling them, because they said, Lina, you talk too much. When you are going for that interview, we are afraid for you. We are scared. I said, the Lord that I serve, I will not be interviewed by these people. And indeed. So when the door opened, they said, you, Lina. Because I would wash the dress, which I would have slept with that night dress. And then during the day, we would be wrapping ourselves with the bed sheets.
So that you can secure the other cloth.
Yes. So, and then they said, you dress up. So I knew it was time. Then I got up. I had made my rosary beads out of a cavera, which they used to bring for us pads and what. So I tied the knots, 10 of them, and I would pray using that rosary. I said, this is very dear to me. And to bless it, I had tapped it on this medal. Yeah. This one, they didn't, take it.
Touch, yeah.
Yeah, so I just picked only those things. Then off I went. Then
before going out, between 15th and
4th. Yeah.
Did you get visitors?
Which visitors?
Did you get people?
Have you been abducted? Please. We are in seclusion.
Alone.
We are three. Me, Jole, and Asia. Oh.
So no one was coming to your room?
People were not coming there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, you
We're
continue.
just in isolation. Yeah.
So they say, we move.
Yeah. Then they took me to a vehicle. And then, of course, they covered my face from the door. And then they took me to a vehicle. I think it was a drone. And then from that vehicle, they drove. Then the lady told me, hey, by the way, we're in the new Uganda and Museveni is still the president. I said, congratulations.
Who was this lady?
Yeah. I'd already, the one who traveled with me up, I don't know them. You don't see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are still covering the face.
Yes, yeah. So I said, congratulations. They say, oh, we are taking you home. Then I told her, I hope so. At around 6:30, this lady who always used to bring for us food, the posho and the beans and the hot water and the porridge, young lady, but also part of the SFC. And in fact, she could be around 18 to 20 years old. And so if we needed anything, we would knock the door and then she would come at the door, or she would bring us food in the morning, porridge, at lunch, beans and posho. In the evening, also beans and posho. And then she would bring us other things like pads, or when we needed it, we would do it. So she came at the door, knocked the door, opened it, not knocked. She opened the door, and then she said, you, Lina. And we had been arguing in the course of these days that who will be the first to leave this place. And we were saying, Asia, you have overstayed. You must leave so that we don't normalize your 100 plus days of spending Christmas here and stuff. And she was a very devout Muslim. She would pray really at night, and then we would see that skin hanging on her. But so when I got up, they said, pick your things. I said I didn't have anything that had signed. Jolie had signed, was picked from the hotel. She had her rosaries, she had her bag and stuff. And for me, I didn't have anything. I was picked as I was, without shoes, without anything. They immediately at the door, which leads to that room where we were, they covered my face. Again at the door. Then she started, so you just put your hands, and then another lady came. Then this one who had covered my face, then they led me through the corridor, go this way, put your leg here properly, there's a step, and then into a car. I felt it was a drone.
A drone car?
Yeah, a drone. So the other lady came, then there were others. Then she says, as soon as the door was closed and we left the gate, said, by the way, this lady, young lady, also young, by the way, we're in the new Uganda while you were away. And it is Museveni and Muhoozi who were in. Museveni is still in power. And I said, oh, is that so? Oh, then that is okay. Congratulations. And then immediately I started praying my rosary, Saint Michael the Archangel, and invoking all the saints. Then we drove for some time. Then she was telling me, oh, by the way, we're taking you back to Gayaza. We're taking you back home. And this other guy who sat on my right was saying, yes, we are now going to. But now why don't you want to work with me? Why don't you want to work with me? I said, I'm a Ugandan, and it is my constitutional right to work with people of value. People who have value, and it is by choice that I'm not even working for or with. It is a situation where we now really want a Uganda of our times. Uganda in the 1960s, an inclusive Uganda. So it is even vice versa. Maybe he has also refused to work with me. But I'm not going to talk over that when my face is covered. I'm going to be praying that indeed I'm taken to Gayaza. So then they drove for some time. Then they stopped. I was dragged out, still with my face covered, and put in another car. After that drive, still in another car, and I cannot tell a lie where it happened because my face is covered.
Yes.
So I entered this car, And then that lady, that young woman came. She was on that side. I could feel there was a gun
down
where
you were
there was
stepping.
a gun. Where then there was a driver. I could feel. Then there was another person, and then they started. They said, "These ones now said." Your son was telling, now that we are going to take you, you should warn your son. Because he was telling the world that you are dead, we have mistreated you. But I think we treated you very well. Is that okay? We treated you so well. You are VIP. You are our VIP. So what we don't want is you going to lie like your son to the press that you were mistreated when you were not mistreated.
So they follow also.
Yeah, they do. We have treated you well.
Yeah.
By the way, I think when you are going to talk to the big man, and then I immediately talked on phone. He said, I have to drop a vista of the tunaleta mgenyi ya number one. So
this person in the car.
Yes, this one in the car here. This one in the car. And then we drove for some time. I didn't even ask this one, but Gayaza is not as far. Then when we reached Luero, they removed. I said, I want to go for a short call. Then I saw Luero petrol station, and then there was a restaurant. Then she asked me, what do you need? I said, I just need sandals. I can see we're definitely not going home to Gayaza. I need at least something on my feet. She said, no, we are going home. You will have everything at home. I said, no, I will not have. So she went and she bought some red nigi. Are they called nigina? Nigina, a red one from that supermarket. Brought me, what do you want? Brought me some juice. Bought also cake. Then they went and also bought some food and so on. And they took some time there. I think they were waiting. I think they were waiting for money or something, but I don't want to overguess. Then I told her, okay, I need to go to the toilet. Then she removed the hood, and then escorted me to the toilet. And then after that, we came back.
I'm sorry, was it a night?
Yeah, it was now night.
Okay.
This is 6 p.m. Now it's coming to, I think, 10 in the night. Yeah, it is coming 10. By the way, we even got stopped by, I think, a police or something. So, yeah, somewhere we got stopped before we reached Luero. So they stopped them, and then this one says surveillance because they didn't have a number plate. He said, "Yo ni nini?" This is for surveillance. Then they had to cross-check. And then we continued. So when we reached Luero, of course, I had already said, I went to the toilet, and then they wanted to buy me some food, but of course you don't know where you're being taken. Whether you're now being taken to 4th Division in Igulu, or they are going to throw you in the river, or anything. So there was a gun that kept, falling on my
I think
leg.
It was intentional. Why would the gun fall every time? Huh?
I think so. But this lady was very, very kind of, I don't want to say, she would communicate, said, if you want anything, you let me know. I would pick her hands, and she touches the gun and pushes it. It falls back. I pick her hands. Then she slept halfway. They wanted her to do something. Then she was asleep. They said, which askari goes on asleep on the duty. So then we went. I had no idea where they were taking me in Igulu for what? Maybe I couldn't even imagine. I just left it to the Lord. So we reached Igulu. They put this Google map, which takes you, your destination is this, your destination, and it was on loud. So, but I have no idea. So then they dropped me. My face was still covered. And then this was now coming to midnight. Then they led me to a room. I found inside when they removed my head, the room was so dirty. Then I saw some 4 girls who were there. One had a leg that was hurting. Then I told them, where are we? I said, we're in Gulu. I said, what place is this? They said, we shall tell you tomorrow.
This
was the barracks. Yeah, the young girls. Then I said, okay, can we pray? We started praying with them. When these guys had us praying, because the room was really bad. It was like, this is now where they're going to kill me.
Yes.
Yeah, the room was dim. Even there was no light in it, but you could see. It was a ventilator up there. Then you can sit down. I knew this was the end of it. So I
Yeah.
said, if I will die, let me die when I've prepared mentally. So then immediately the people came and removed those girls.
They took them.
Yes, they brought me a mattress, took these girls, and the room had mosquitoes. So,
What?
yes, they removed
So they
the
isolated
girls.
you again.
Yeah, I was again isolated, but I was now waiting for any other entry, whether But I surrendered to the Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I surrendered to the Lord, and I was at peace. Yeah. So I just said, okay, if this is where I'm going to be killed, at least let my body be given to my children. So I somehow at dawn dozed off. Then at 6 something, a lady came, opened, and it had a number of other security people. And they wanted to come to the lady. Said, no, you now go, and they gave me a bucket to susu, and I kept susuing. So it said, now you go and clean up. So as I got out, I saw Guru Central Police Station. As I was now getting out,
That's more time you got.
I knelt down.
What?
I knelt down with my urine in my hand, the bucket. I knelt down and said, God, praise to your holy name. You are a merciful God. Because now being in the hands of the police, I now knew immediately I could communicate.
Mama.
Yes.
Mama, man,
Yes.
we
Yes.
fear.
Yeah.
We fear so much.
Yes.
For you, just praise God.
I praised the Lord. And then I went, I poured the urine, I washed the bucket, I poured the water, I poured the water in it, I showered in that bucket where we had. I just would tell the Lord, you know me, let me not get infected.
Yeah.
So I showered with, of course, the blue soap. And then after I've showered, I went back and thanked the Lord. Then she told me, prepare yourself because they're coming for your statement. I now went and sat on the mattress and started feeling human once again.
Really?
Yes.
You felt like you are home.
Yes. So at 7:30, there was fallen, and then at this is Friday, 5th. So I was taken to the OC office. Then Guru. So I got a gentleman there who said, by the way, I am the deputy regional police commander. This case has just been thrown on me, and me, I know you. You are a very decent person, and I know you were in Gulu University. You even taught me. And this, I was called from Chua somewhere far to come for this matter. And I said, but you made the mosquitoes to eat me some. I said, but why didn't you ask for bed sheets? I said, I didn't know whether I was in a barracks or I was. Yeah. Me, I knew I was in a barracks. So then he said, please do me a favor. Later.
So you told he was hired from somewhere.
Yes. He was called
to
come and handle this matter. Me, I knew it all along. It would still be the SFC handling the statement. But when now he introduced himself as the deputy regional police commander, and he had known a lot about me, I really felt at home. And I had Mother Mary on his table. When he had Mother Mary, I said, let me first hug Mother Mary. I hugged Mother Mary. And this was Taresita. Then the military started parading. We could see it in front of the police station. So they were going with the Taresita thing. And then he told me, make a statement quickly because it has to be taken to. Ordinarily, I would have, under normal circumstances, I would have said I'm not going to speak until I have a lawyer around. But I said, we are operating under the most abnormal. So I wrote, said you are being charged of inciting violence in Iguru, and you might actually even be charged for others. But right now, let us deal with this, and you are taken to court. So I wrote my statement, what really happened in Iguru and how we were attacked and the stuff. And then after that, he took the file to the state attorney, I think. Then from there it went to court. Then he came. Then there were others who wanted to come and take his it my fingers or book me or whatever. He said the magistrate is going out. He's just waiting for you. So he put me in his car with the two other police plain clothed women. They took me to court. I was the only person in court. But
No lawyer,
nothing,
no media,
nothing. But there was one media person who came, and he took, that was what the clip you saw. And I encouraged him to take as many pictures as possible. So I was there with my camera of the juice that they had brought for me in the morning. Yeah. I have no money, I have no phones, I have nothing. So then I was remanded, of course, after the magistrate read the charges to me. I, of course, denied because that is really, really not true. Then I said, this is a bailable offense. Can I applied for bail. He said, no, you can't. The nature of the matter and So he remanded me. I was taken in a bus of the prisons, the whole bus alone. With all the high-ranking prison men and women. And when we arrived at the gate of the Ibulu women prison, it was like I don't know who has arrived
from
the
others.
Way they took cover and so on. It was really very dramatic. To me. Yeah. So it was so exaggerated to me. But you have seen how seriously they took this. So then I was given a number, I was checked, and then they put on me the yellow thing, and finally at least I had other people. There are women there. And instead of the remand, Ward 1, they took me to Ward 2, and they gave me a bed. One lady had to get down, a young lady, and then they gave me a bed. At least that night I slept. This was Friday. So Saturday, I wake up, and we are doing general cleaning, and I'm plaiting hair and stuff. So at around noon, they come for me, dress up. You are being transferred. I thought it was just a stand. They are re-abducting me. Or they are going to take me to another cell. But I started praying again. What was significant was when I was, the previous day when I entered, there was a lady who had a rosary. The rosary is there. I treasure it so much. She gave me that rosary because my sapuli, which I had made out of the caveras, was confiscated at the gate. This one lady says, and yet those things were so dear to me. Two of them, they were so dear to me. But this lady who admitted me said, we have so many rosaries here, and she just picked those caveras. For her, it didn't mean anything. Really? But it meant the world to me. But immediately another lady gave me a rosary, a very beautiful, nice rosary from her neck. She just gave it to me. Then we also
or one of the
prisoners,
staff?
One of the prisoners.
Oh, okay.
Then in the night, so now I had the people. So the next day, Saturday, we had gone to plait hair. I was among them. Before I know it, they are telling me, no, you are supposed to be transferred. They removed the yellow clothes, put back that dress, that striped dress. We are back. An ambulance arrives. There was another guy inside with the cuffs, handcuffs, and then these people came, and the wardresses and another warder, and we were all squeezed in that ambulance. Ooh.
Not covering your face now.
No. Now I'm in the hands of civil people. So and then we were passing Matuga. It was nostalgic because that's where I would use normally pass.
In a shortcut.
Back here. Then we came to Kawempe. I tried to open the windows, but it was now getting dark because I would have sent a border. And now my issue was these people knew I was now in Gulu. And I knew that day they were now going to travel to Gulu. And which they did.
So you wanted to send a signal?
Yeah, that I'm being brought to Luzira. So I was brought to Luzira. We arrived that night with a jam. And then I was taken to the first ward where those of Olivia are sleeping. They call it idlers. women just pack themselves on each other. You go to Susu, you get out, you can't reach back. So as they were doing that, I think it was a miracle. The two wardresses who took me to that general ward, came back. They said, doctor, I think they got a call. They said, doctor, come. Then they removed me and took me to the sick bay where Dr. Sarah Beretta had been also staying. And then the next day I was taken. It was a Sunday. I had really now wanted to go and pray Holy Mass. That's when they chose they were going to be, going through taking my fingerprints and holistically. They write Dr. Lina Zedriga women the number, and then you take a photo with it. Okay, you take a photo with it.
Yes.
Yeah, so it took the whole time, and when I missed that Holy Mass, I was so depressed actually. So I also started fitting in because there are people, and then I was moved from the sick bay to Ward 6, where the elderly and also people with the children are. But for some reason, they said, no, she has to be removed from there. Then I was taken to Ward 5, which is at least more sane. Yeah, more sane, and all kinds of people. Women are there, and the doctors. We have police officers. Yeah, we have even some ladies, Chinese, another one an Indian, and from Zimbabwe. So then I was there, and then the OC called me in the middle of the week. The children are also now able to visit me on Monday.
Yeah.
On
so
Monday.
You started seeing your people now.
Yeah, that was the first time. In fact, I also was able to call Lemmy on that Sunday. I said, Lemmy, I am in Luzira. I said, but now I'm in Igulu. I said, yes, They brought me back. They brought me to Luzira. So then they were able to visit, and yeah.
We'll be back, madam. Now,
yes, please.
What do you learn from this? Because
I learned from this, one, the numbers that were given to me. Each time I would go to the Bible, it had a message from them. For example, 40 days. I was taken on the 15th and released on 24th. 40 days
Those
in the
40
desert,
days.
And it is Lent.
And you're fasting 40 days.
Biblical. One. What I have learned is we must always call on the Lord, whatever the situation is.
Yeah.
There is a message. For example, Gulu, they gave me number 007. When I read Psalms 7, there was a message. The 40 days, the timing of Lent, my first confession and Holy Mass was on Ash Wednesday. If I died that day on Ash Wednesday, I would be in heaven. I've never confessed like that. My sins, I examined my conscience and confessed. And I offered it for my release. I offered it for peace in Uganda. I offered it, to see my family, to see my people.
Yeah.
Okay? I said, God, that for me has been very biblical. And then there was, when I read today, when you said you were coming to interview me, and I had refused, I declined. I said, before I'm consecrated for this office, I don't want to go to the media. Even yesterday, NBS wanted. I said, no, it is Sunday. So I needed to consecrate myself and the office and the responsibility to the Lord. So today, when I got up to do my morning devotions in the daily missal for the Catholic Church, they took the reading from the prophet Isaiah. Prophet Isaiah, which is chapter 65, verses 17 to 21. And this is what the word of the Lord says. The world renewed. Today's reading. The world renewed. I am about to create new heavens and a new earth. The things of the past shall not be remembered or come to mind. Instead, there shall always be rejoicing and happiness in what I create. For I create Jerusalem to be a joy and its people to be a delight. I will rejoice in Jerusalem and exult in my people. No longer shall the sound of weeping be heard there, or the sound of crying. No longer shall there be in it an infant who lives but a few days, or an old man who does not round out his full lifetime. He dies a mere youth, who reaches but 100 years, and he who fails of 100 shall be thought accursed. They shall live in the houses they built, and eat the fruit of the vineyards they plant. They shall not build houses for others to live in, or plant for others to eat. As the years of a tree, so the years of my people. And my chosen ones shall long enjoy the produce of their hands. They shall not toil in vain, nor beget children for sudden destruction. For a race blessed by the Lord are they and their offsprings. Before they call, I will answer. While they are yet speaking, I will hearken to them. The wolf and the lamb shall graze alike, and the lion shall eat hay like the ox. This is the word of the Lord. What? Lifetime achiever. There are people with bigger houses, women who speak even big, who dress and they're all. But the Lord, the society, by the way, sees the heart. So for us, it's very important we must engage from a position of power. When I was missing, the portrayal was that vacuum created powerlessness. There were a number of people who felt, I am the only person. The next day, the sun will not rise from the east. It will rise from the north. It still rose from the east and set in the west.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. So kneel. Pray from the heart. Humility. Get what? By the way, to run these countries, to run homes, we already have the guidelines. For us, the Catholics, we have the commandments, 10 of them. The 10 commandments. You obey them. And when you fault, like me, I'm a sinner, go and confess. Realize it. And for me, the lesson I learned was God set me apart for sanctification and healing. He set me apart for a purpose, and I will not even be thankful enough for that. The message for everybody, do not despair.
Yeah.
Don't. We are pilgrims of hope in communion, participation, and mission. We are pilgrims of hope in communion, participation, and mission. We must never forget that.
Yeah.
We must never go and put on a panic button. That is the biggest lesson. Never rely on yourself humanly. Rely on the higher creator. He will get you. The readings are clear. We are all responsible to create a new world. Let's forget the past. Let's get deep, not petty. It's not about color, red color, yellow color, this color, that. She's from the north. In fact, when I've started here, I'm getting off TikTok. Oh, because she's from the north, she's that, she's... No. Let us look and align ourselves with the purpose the Lord has created and seek to do His will. That for me is the message. But of course, times are quite hard. Anchor yourself in prayers. 1, 2. Let's leave the old tricks You trick people. You want to steal this. You want to steal that. You are leading. Let us repent. The timing for us could not even have been better.
Yeah.
This time the Lord and Al have made sure the Muslims and the Christians, the fasting, the repentance period is the same. Where has it ever? So we must learn to read the times. Dust your Bible, read, immerse yourself in it. I am a sinner. Acknowledge your nothingness. Do not steal. Do not take what doesn't belong to you. It is not fair. But most of all, create by doing every day that little good that will contribute to that new Uganda. From yourself to the family, to the community, and the rest. Then I want to thank each and every person. The Lubarakari, the women's movement. In fact, somebody told me, Lina, I didn't know that you had touched lives like this. People like Honorable Jamwa, Tezra, came, elderly lady, came all the way from Tororo with the 2 chicken, with matoke. There was so much food. I did not lack anything. You know? Women's movement would come. The lawyers, the ordinary people from here, the church, people were praying here every day. The Watoto church in Gulu was dedicated for prayers for me. Watoto.
Yeah.
Watoto church. The cultural institutions, they went and beat the war drum of the Lugara. The women from different political parties, wanted to march to court. Even a number of those in the military, by the way, there were others who would even come to the window and say, what you do, just pray. Because there's only one person who takes the decision. I said, God Almighty, you know what to do with that one person.
Wow.
You dealt with the devil from the beginning. You defeated him. People are powerless where they are. In their offices, power from above. There's no above. We must never.
Not around.
Yes, please.
Madam Jero was not around.
Yeah.
The president was nowhere to be seen.
Yes.
Was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
The supporters nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
People out were like, we are finished.
Yes.
So now, you are saying people should not get scared.
No.
People should not give up.
No.
And this regime that we are pushing, they are getting stronger every day.
Well, it depends on from which angle. If you are bringing it the spiritual angle, I disagree entirely with you.
Yeah.
One. And your definition of the regime, from which angle? Is it the militarization? Is it the monetization? Because we have different ways of approaching this. Yeah. And also it depends on what you want to say is strong. It depends. Yeah.
As we finish, Mama.
Yeah.
After all this, you were getting healed from where you've been, and we are not going to enter into much in that office now. And the president has thrown a very big role to you. What do you say to the public and to the people who have been following you in leadership?
There's one thing I would like us to say. The president has not thrown anything to me. The Lord God Almighty designed that I could be an instrument for hope, for return of his people. That has been the message. It's not me alone. It's for everybody. His Excellency Robert Chagulanyi has always said, let each one of us be the Chagulanyis. My message is this. Malice will not work here. Whatever malicious things you are posting, social media. Me, I'm not a social media person. Is what you are sharing out there in alignment with the Creator's ultimate plan of salvation. That is the bigger goal. These things here are part of the bigger plan of salvation. For me, that is number one. Number two, repent. 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 If you are thrown away, this word, in the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word is God. I'm giving a testimony. Do not take the Word of God lightly. Consecrate. Examine yourselves. All of us are capable leaders. All of us can create. As Mother Teresa said, it's not about doing great things. It's about doing the small things every day, even our communications, but doing it with great love. Doing it with commitment. And doing it because we know it is serving a better, higher purpose. One. Two, we are all accountable and we are all human. I learned one lesson from Lent. When they were putting the ash on our faces, they put it and say, you are ash, you are dust, and you return to dust.
Yeah.
And the priest gave us a testimony and said, from the Indian, community, said, for them, they burn people, which we all know they burn people. There was a huge man, very arrogant, but when he died, he was reduced into ash of 1 kilo. Now for us and you will be reduced to half a kilo. That should be our focus. That should be our focus. The huge houses and so on. There are so many people who have not even finished those big houses, ghosts and whatever. And in the end, you are not defined by the houses. In the end, you are defined by your social outreach. Embrace the Lord. And we will run this race. Do not give up hope. Don't. We are pilgrims of hope. In communion, in participation, and mission.
Wow.
Thank you.
You talk about the tough times.
Yeah.
And in the tough times, you've been entrusted with the big office.
Yes!
It's not the first time, but you talked about the tough times.
Yes.
You've been trusted in tough times.
Yes.
What does this mean to you as a leader?
Wow. Thank you so much. The times have been tough all along. But to me, as a Catholic, as a believer, as a child of God, the Lord is entrusting me to make sure I am a beacon of hope.
Yeah.
I am a small pencil in the hands of the Lord, as Mother Teresa said, to write his love to his beloved people. Beyond Uganda, by the way. I'm not even worthy. I am not. I am not worthy. I'm a sinner. A serial sinner. But the Lord, in his wisdom right now, has said, you are going to be my pencil. I'm a pencil in the hands of the Lord to write his love letter to his people. What do I say? All of us have a big contribution to it. Let's not ask, what are you going to do? As the J.F. Kennedy, one of the iconic presidents of the United States of America, said, do not ask what America should do for you, but rather ask, what can I do
for America?
What can you do for Uganda? What can each person do to create and make the society and the Uganda that we want? What can you do? It's time for self-examination. Mine is to listen, inspire, and say, here I am. Here I am. But trusting that it is not my words. And two, this time it is action. It's not social media creation, and then that will not work. It will not work. It is getting our hands and our hearts on the things that we want to create by choice. No blame game. Yeah.
We should
No
all
blame.
involve each other.
And this is the time we must unite more than ever before across north, south, so we must. And the Pope Pius said, give me an army that prays and proclaims the Bible, that prays with the rosary every day, and I will conquer the world. My first call is, we acknowledge we're human. We take it to the Lord every day, and we also listen to Him, to His voice. We leave issues of malice, issues of challenges, issues of competition. I'm here in complementarity.
Yeah.
I'm not competing with anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm here to complement. I'm here to listen and to be guided. I'm here to meet each one of you on this journey. And we can only do it together. We can only do it together. And we must do it right. Because those of us who think, we're using this, now I'm here because I want to sell myself, so that my price is higher. In fact, that's why, please, I sound a warning to you with the Bible on my hand and with the Holy Rosary and with the Lord as my witness. Desist from that. 2, it's no longer about position. Fighting for position, fighting one another. Petty! Let us not lose sight of the price at the cross. That Uganda we want to create. That Uganda we wish. I speak to everybody. I even was happy that where we were, some of the military were even going to pray. There was a church near. They would also go and pray.
Wow.
Yeah. So it is possible. We can recreate and co-create. Let us leave the harmful convictions of sale, of militarization of money. Let us now do the connections. Let's break out of those boxes of division and malice and money and greed. Let us build a bridge of hope, a bridge of love, a bridge of inclusion. Ultimately, we're all Ugandans, and Uganda is bigger than us. Thank you. TV, and of course my son John, I'm here for braving the situation and to come here today, that we can hold these initial conversations. We'll be passing more information. I accepted this office and I'm very, very humbled. And my message to the president, thank you so much for the vote of confidence. Stay safe. Stay safe, and that inspiration you gave us, you lit us as a candle and you are putting us on top of the mountain. We are committed to leave that lighting, because you have already galvanized and created for us, and many of us. We have, of course, Sister Jacqueline, Her Excellency, Honorable Nambeshe, the Secretary General, the leader of opposition, and many of the members of parliament, and all of them, and even the foot soldiers. I am confident that I have, that you created already that environment for us, and will only be fitting or trying to fit in your footsteps under the circumstances. We will give it our all. Humanly, we may make mistakes, but we are definitely going to move this together as you have inspired us to do. 2, institutionalizing our participation in this hostile environment is going to be very, very critical. We stand in solidarity with those in prison, with the families of those who are missing. You are not forgotten. You are in the midst of our hearts. You are our priorities, and we're going to be making sure that you reach out to us. We also reach out to you to see how best we can move through and wave through this environment, this very hostile environment. To those in prison, I know many of you are sick, and I want to thank the lawyers, the legal team. I also want to thank the team of welfare and individuals here and abroad who continue to make it possible for us to reach you in prison. Reaching people in prison, I have seen and experienced the need and what it can do to reclaim your humanity. And to those who are in the social media, it's very important we desist from individualizing these activities and struggle. It is for all Ugandans. I would like to see Ghetto TV going to Nebi, going to level, going where to cover, not only here in Kampala, then you have galvanizing, and it's not about me. It is about each one of us. His Excellency said and kept appealing to us, let each one of us be the Chagulanis. I'm now also saying, let each one of you be the Mama Zedrigas. Let that echo for us. 3, we break down the walls and boxes of division religiously, regionally, geographically, gender, and generationally. It's now time for self-examination and for inclusion. Let's build bridges of hope, and we continue to hope because we are pilgrims of hope in communion, in participation, and in mission. Finally, to those who are obsessed with hearing powers or following powers or orders from above, you have families. Many of you, some of you even confess your children now have this, they are bearing this curse. Many of you are also haunted because you do not want to do what you are doing. Please don't do it. Humanity matters. Lives matter. Many of the children, I'm told, now have even a Down syndrome, up syndrome, Down syndrome. Those are curses. Those are curses. People's blood, innocent blood. You know, we should not continue to spill it. We should just turn away from all kinds of crimes and all kinds of sins. It is very sinful. Imagine that is done also to you or to your mother or to your grandmother. Well, so it is very important we re-examine and we see what we challenge those inhuman orders. And then for the cultural institutions, I'm very proud of my Lubara cultural institution that you were able to come and beat the war drums, and it made a lot of contribution. The women's movement, what can I say? What can I say about the women's movement? You were there, you walked, all of you came together. This reminded me of the Juba peace process when we were excluded as women at the table. The reports I'm getting is that everybody came on. It was a caravan for free Mama Zedriga, free Mama Jacqueline. So let us continue with that spirit you ignited. It does not end because right now I'm the only one out, maybe, and Honorable Jacqueline temporarily. We don't know what is, but let's continue to move together because there is strength in powers. And I mean, in numbers, there's power in numbers, and we continue. We do not give up. It is not an event. It is a continuation of our reunion, our getting together, our breaking down the walls of identity, the walls of humanity. So it's very important. I just want to say today, Awadi Foemini, thank you so much. And also, I want to thank the Lord Almighty Father. I am the acting president of the mighty National Unity Platform Party.
Wow.
I am flanked by my deputy president, and my message first to those in incarceration. My colleague, His Excellency Mwanga Kivumbi, my sincere condolences. No situation is permanent. We know you are innocent, and it will pass. Do not lose hope. Continue to pray. We are with you in solidarity. And the machetes, don't lose hope. It's very important for us. To all of you in prisons, in incarcerations, we have not and will not forget you people. It is going to be our number one agenda to ensure that we gain that freedom which is guaranteed in the Constitution, which is guaranteed by the Lord Almighty. 2, the Sauda Madadas who are sick and all those in prisons, we will address. Because tomorrow we're first going to meet. We are working as a team. So we want to, first of all, I also want to say, my president, thank you so much for this vote of confidence. We will stand in faith and trust as we committed. Thank you so much. You have left a team, not only me alone. You only said, I am the candle, and I will ensure that I light all the under candles. That is going to be our modus operandi. We are not going to be blowing one another. We are going to make sure we light each and every candle and we put it up on the mountain to shine. Those in prisons, the lawyers who have, I just want to say thank you so much. The way people connected when I was missing, let us work like that. You broke all barriers and identities. Let our identity right now be not only Noob, but Ugandans. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our President, Madam Lina Zedriga, and thanks for your time. We really appreciate, and we take this not to be a joke, but we really wish you the best in office.